Hey guys, it's your boy, French Fry Warrior here, and today I'm here to spit some knowledge on my cultured brethren and encouraging y'all to stop whatever you're doing and go check out this manga called Record of Ragnarok, also known as Shimatsu no Valkyrie. I totally said that wrong, but don't worry about that. Anyway, don't check out the anime yet. That is for a different video, and that's a whole other different type of topic. Now, usually I'm not one to spend too much money on like buying like manga and stuff, but this series blew me away so much that I actually decided to start to get manga for it. So this is the first series I ever started collecting manga for, and now I'm here to bring y'all out of the shadow realm and into the light. Now, this video won't contain any major spoilers. I'm just going to cover the intro of the manga and other small details about the manga. Lastly, keep in mind that this is simply my opinion, and I do like this genre of manga, so you may not like it for other reasons, you may enjoy it for other reasons. So even if you don't agree with me, that's fine. Record of Ragnarok is a silent story written by Shinya Umura and Takumi Fuki and being illustrated by Azichika. As I discussed earlier, we'll just be focusing on the manga. So the story first starts off with the gods from all of the mythologies assembling for their meeting once every millennium to determine basically if humanity deserves to be extinct or not. Right off the bat, things aren't looking too hot for them because the gods are basically like, yeah, humanity's kind of trash, like let's get them out of here, clean up the earth. And right before the final judgment has been passed, one of the 13 Valkyries of Valhalla, Brunhilde, comes in clutch with the youngest Valkyrie, Geir, to propose Ragnarok. Ragnarok is a series of one-on-one battles between God and mankind, where each team gets to choose 13 fighters, and the first side that's able to reach 7 victories will win. If humanity wins, then they get to live another 1,000 years. If they lose, then yeah, they're just doomed for extinction. At first, the gods are like, why would we accept that? Like, we're better than that. We need to waste our time on these petty humans. And then Brunhilde was like, oh, okay, so y'all just chickens then. But that's cool. I see how you gods like to operate now. It's all good. And right off the bat, the gods are like, nah, we're not taking this. We'll take your damn proposal. Because she got them right in their pride and ego. And with that, they accepted her proposal and the tournament kicks off. Now, on to the reasons, and to first start off with, in Norse mythology, Ragnarok commonly means that it's the end of the universe or all of life, because it's where the final battle between gods, demons, and giants all takes place. Any story that really deals with any god or any mythology, I've always been invested in, and in this series, the gods aren't really fighting against demons and giants. Well, except for that one fight. But instead, their true opponents are the humans, because, you know, the humans are obviously going to fight back, because if they lose, then they get wiped from Earth. So, as you can see, the tension is already truly really high, and this is a fight to the death. There's no talk no jutsu here, or there's no surrendering. Like, no, these are intense fights and intense versus battles, which is another reason I really like it, because the seinen genre, they're not afraid to mess up their characters. They get destroyed sometimes. Like, some of the injuries they sustain, I truly wonder how they keep fighting. I'm not going to spoil the outcome of the fights or what happened to them, but boy, do some of these characters get Just know, they are out for blood. They ain't playing no games. They fighting for their life. Now, one of my favorite reasons that I love to read this series is it pulls characters from different legends, generations, mythology, and even the mangas appear in the show, which already piques my interest to see how they are portrayed in the series and what they might do. Characters like the classic Thor is even in the series, but he doesn't look or really act like the Thor we all might know from Avengers or the comics. We even had Nikolai Tesla, who's one of the fighters, and his fight recently just ended, and he's a huge fan favorite to a lot of people. Although, I'm not gonna lie, he's decent to me. We even got Jesus Christ himself to appear as a cameo in one of the fights. So knowing that characters won't really act like their real life counterparts and are subjected to be changed is definitely an intriguing thing to see, and the matchup between all these characters is something I really look forward to, how they react, how they fight, and even the result of the battle. Now, I will recommend checking out the fight of Adam, the father of all humanity, versus Zeus, the godfather of the cosmos. That is a really great fight that literally everyone enjoys. So if you do decide to check out the manga, I would check out that fight. Going off that previous point, what contributes to the matchups also being very interesting to me is each character is unique in their own way. Each has their own techniques, strengths, values, beliefs, and even the background stories really help us enjoy and appreciate the characters for who they are. Hell, some matches even caused me to feel some emotion whenever I saw one of my favorite characters in danger. I felt a great sense of relief when I saw them winning and turn the tide of the battle. This manga is really highly capable of pulling on your heartstrings, and I didn't cry, but I know some people were bawling over some others' deaths. All fighters have a kick-ass intro thanks to our boy Hemdal, who's the greatest commentator I've ever seen. Like seriously, bro, I'm gonna need that man to give me a pep talk during my workout, because if I have him during my workouts, then trust me, the next day I will be a brand new man. Like, this is the hype man. Now I know some of you might be thinking, yo Fry, how is these humans possibly gonna stand up to these gods? And you know, surprisingly, each human fighter is able to contest against the gods and not get pushed around. No joke, some of these humans, I wouldn't even want to fight in the ring for even a second. It gets to the point where the gods are like, yo, we gotta stop playing or else we're really gonna lose and get washed by humans. Each fight is always so close, and even if you believe that one side will win, the author always somehow has a way to make the doubt set in that makes you like go back on your decision and might think like, yo, this guy might lose. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, this is a tournament story, so we mostly fights, and if you're not a fan of that much fighting or that much action, then maybe this isn't for you. But for those who might be interested in it and think like, is there more that goes on? There are definitely other side plots that go on during, before, or even after the fight. And the way how it seems, these side plots are definitely all seeming to come together to contribute to the main plot of Ragnarok. Although currently nothing too big has happened now, but as you read, you'll definitely sit there and think like, this is definitely gonna contribute later on and make a big impact. And I believe this is good because it might take your mind off the fight and make you think about other things that are going on outside of Ragnarok. And as you guys already know, what's a good manga without some crazy, phenomenal panels? Like, the art style for this series is great. Hands down, my most favorite fighting panels are gorgeous and really captures the cinematic moments in each fight. And honestly, every fight has a certain panel that I would put as a screensaver if I had to choose. And lastly, my most favorite reason of all is the messages and the meaning behind these fights. I'm someone who really watches anime or reads manga, and I always love the themes that they might present or the messages that really could resonate with me and I could reflect on in real life. And in each fight, there's different meaning that you could take from them, which is crucial because I feel like those meanings resonate with a lot of fans, and whichever character embodies that idea even more makes the fans feel much more closer to them. Sadly, not everything is perfect. Where there's positives, there will also be negatives. As much as I really like the series, there is a couple like nitpicks I would say about it. Really, the only two nitpicks that I have is, first, wishing certain characters had longer or more fleshed out backstory, at least try to make it equal between the two. Secondly, I personally believe some fights should have gone on a little bit longer because it didn't seem like I was able to see all of the characters' full potential. But all in all, do not let that deter you from checking out this manga. It's really great. I'd recommend this manga to anyone, and if you're hesitant on it, then I'd say at least read the first two fights. The second fight is really liked by everyone, and the first fight is mainly to introduce you to what to expect. along with explaining crucial elements in the story, such as a technique called Volund. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and let me know in the comments what you think of the manga. Do not forget to subscribe, and if you like the video, there's a 0.00001 chance that you can be selected to fight for humanity and save them from extinction. 'Cause let's be honest, I know some of y'all thinking y'all can take on these gods, but let me ground you in reality for a second. Y'all ain't like me because I will easily solo Zeus and Poseidon at the same time. Easy, no difficulty.